Hey there everyone, Drew Goldfarb from DGPicks.com. We are down to the final four in the NHL playoffs. Panthers, Rangers, Stars, and Oilers. Let's talk about the conference final. Starting in the Eastern Conference, where despite being the number one seed in the President's Trophy winners, the New York Rangers are actually betting underdogs to win this series against the Florida Panthers. Plus 122 odds available at FanDuel to take the Rangers to pick up the win in this best-of-7 series against the reigning Eastern Conference champion Florida Panthers. Now, Money Puck says that is actually some really good value on New York, giving them a 56.8% chance to win based off of their computer models, whereas the implied odds are only 45% at plus 122. So there is massive amounts of plus EV taking the Rangers to win. That was my pick before the postseason started, was Rangers over Panthers in the Eastern Conference Final. So that could be a really good option. Also, minus 158 if you want to take the Rangers to either win the series or lose it in 7. That doesn't really interest me as much, but the Panthers side, minus 146, I don't really think there's value to that. To win by multiple games, at least 4 games to 2 or better would be at plus 128. If you're going to take the Panthers, winning in 6 games or better seems like the way to go about it, because that would mean the Panthers would close out the series in South Florida in 6 games instead of having to go back to MSG to win it in 7, which if the Panthers are going to win this series, Game 7 is the only way that taking them minus a game and a half does not pay out. So that's where I think the value is. When you're comparing the way these teams have gone over the regular season, the goal differential, no one was better than the Florida Panthers. A plus 68 during the regular season. The Rangers 7th in the NHL at plus 53. So very respectable. They ranked 7th in goals for, 7th in goals against. The Panthers 11th in goals for during the regular season, but 2nd in the NHL in goals against per game. Now, this postseason, the Panthers are 8-3 so far, going 4-1 against Tampa Bay, 4-2 against the Boston Bruins. The Rangers swept Washington. They did have what was considered to be the easiest route to round number 2, going 4-0 against the Capitals, and then 4-2 against the Carolina Hurricanes. Right now, there's a lot of value also on the Rangers to win the Stanley Cup. Plus 380 is implied odds of less than 21%. Money Puck says that they should win the Cup about 28% of the time based off of the computer models. Panthers are at plus 230 to take home Lord Stanley's Cup. So again, if you're going to go straight up for a series winner, the Rangers are the way to go at plus 122. If you're going to go with the Panthers, and you know where my heart is, they're minus 146 to win the series overall. I don't really love that, but the Panthers at plus 128 to win in less than 7 games would be my approach to taking Florida to advance to the Stanley Cup Final for the 2nd year in a row and the 3rd time in franchise history. Or you could just bet on the series going 7. If you don't like Florida at minus 1.5, but you think the Panthers are going to win the series, just bet on the series going 7 games, because you're going to get better value that way anyway. But again, Rangers series money line, Panthers series to cover. I've already broken down the Western Conference Final as well, so if you're watching this on social media, make sure you head on over to DGPicks.com or Patreon.com/Drew Goldfarb, where you can see the full-length breakdown of both the Eastern and Western Conference Final. Make sure you begin your free 7-day trial today, and I will see you next time.